because I say this now because you can go, well, mum, dad, screw you. I can make something off of esports, and I'm not saying that everyone has to, but if you're very talented and you're making money on the weekend playing video games, how can you like turn that down and say that's silly? You know, I mean, give it 3 years ago, that it was a myth.
Yeah, no, I agree because it's funny you say that because when I think about a lot of people now, you know, your life, if you were to ignore the esports industry, would be literally go to school, go to uni or TAFE, get a job, muck around in games, find a partner, get married, have kids. That's your life. For the general, I guess, population. But then having this element where you could actually play games and make a living out of it, like traditionally, a lot of people be like, no. That if you asked me 10 years ago if that was, I probably laughed at you because you know games was just a hobby, whereas now it's actually a thing.
Mm.
You could do professional, you could stream, and you don't have to play games. You could do like, other stuff, and people will still watch you. And it's just an insane thing to do because when you think about a 17-year-old kid who does this for a living, like you ask anyone outside of this realm, and they'll be like, "No, get out of here." Like, and I think that's great.
And
It opens pathways for people to aspire to become a professional gamer, professional influencer for streaming content, etc.
And then you'll see Fresh roll up in his bloody Tesla when he gets his license. I don't know if he's got a driver's license because he's 17. No, so
No.
as soon as he gets his P's and as soon as he's able to buy a bloody car, he's going to buy a stooped up car. And then he's going to realize that insurances suck. But
I don't
that's
know if
something
he
you
would
can
buy a Tesla.
You don't reckon?
I don't think even he's got his L's yet either. So like, I don't know. I reckon either he will just be lazy and get an Uber around, but I'm sure he'll get his when he I guess is not on that grind as he is right now. Because I think right now he's really focused on getting just growing himself and becoming an established brand. Though we would look at it from the outside saying he's made it. In his mind, he's not there yet.
No, I mean, I think the biggest thing is that it's his growth speed, I think, is the big thing. If he got to where he was after 5 years, that's like, he still wants to climb, but he's got this, kind of got this, he can see Tfue, Ninja, all these big guys have, 10 times the amount of subscribers on YouTube and Twitch and stuff. So he
Yeah.
knows he can get there. And he's a worldwide success. So I think to him, because he's had this growth in such a short window, he knows that in a year's time he could be where they are at this stage. So I don't think he's
Yeah.
gonna stop. Whereas if you would see that, like, if he had like a long time growth, I think he would be like, you know what, I'm comfortable, I'm in a good position. But he's got no dependents. I don't know his like family situation, but he's 17, so I can't imagine he's got a wife and kids to look after.
Oh, I hope not.
No, that's it. That's it. I mean, some people look after their parents for giving them a good life and allow them to allow them to play games when they weren't supposed to and stuff like that. So, but on a normal front, I think he's got no dependence. So I think he's just he has to look after himself because if he's 30, 40 years old and he's run out of money, it's gonna be scary because he'd be a. I mean, I'm sure these guys are smart. I mean, they're in this position to are ready to. I mean, we got a nod of approval from Sozo, guys. This is you looking at my face. Um, if they're smart, so they're in their position now, so I think they can keep that that boost and keep pertaining it. But